What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy Z Got Keys back at it again. So today we're going to do a live cold call session for our newest Driving for Dollars list that we just pulled fresh out the lot. So we're going to go ahead and call them, and you're just going to watch me work. So hopefully you guys get some value out of this. At the end of this session, I obviously would like for y'all to see and get an idea of how you talk to sellers. Hopefully we get a deal. Hopefully you guys can see how it works. So let's just get started. So here's our list. We just skip traced all 68 of our leads. We use REI Sift. REI Sift, if you guys don't know what it is, it's an amazing platform that gives you great insights on your data. I'm going to start with the Driving for Dollars list. Let's do absentee leads first.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
I'm going to call her again. After I call her and she does not answer, I'm going to leave a voicemail and a text.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Hey, my name is Zach. I'm calling from Fort Worth. If you have a minute, and if this is, please shoot me a call back. My number is 469-746-4600. So the goal of that is to leave a generic voicemail because I want them to call me back, and I want the voicemail to be somewhat mysterious to elicit some type of curiosity out of them, so that way they can call me back. Because if I just say, hey, I'm calling about this property, 9 times out of 10 they're probably not going to call me back. And I'm going to leave a text, say, hey, this is Zach, I just left you a message. Boom. And I misspelled message, but that's fine. Shows that I'm human, so maybe she'll think I'm less of a scam artist. Very generic, not explaining exactly why I'm calling, because the goal is for me to get a response. The number one goal is for me to understand if I have the right number or not. Because if I know that I have the right number, now I know I can use that phone number to call them back again instead of calling through 10 different phone numbers to see if I can find one person. So if I at least get a response and she says wrong number, then I just validated a number, and then that gives me a higher probability that that first number that I called is the correct number for her. So a lot of cold calling too is just verifying your data and making sure that you have the right numbers, because that right number is very valuable to your business. All right, so on to the next one. Okay. This is not who I'm looking for. So I'm going to mark her as the wrong number and move on to the next one.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been...
So we got to redo the owner. A lot of times if you guys are getting wrong numbers, a lot of wrong numbers and dead numbers, it's most likely because you have the wrong owner information populated, and you need to update your mailing and your owner information. So for this one, I had the wrong name, however I had the right mailing address. So when you want to skip trace inside of True People Search or any skip tracing platform, you always want to use the mailing address, because that's going to give you the most accurate contact information, always. So now I just found his number. I'm going to give him a call. Hey, how How you doing today?
Good. Who is this?
Awesome. This is Zach. I'm calling from Fort Worth. I know this call's kind of out of the blue. Real quick, I just wanted to ask you a question about in Hearst. Would you happen to consider an offer for it by chance?
No, it's not for sale. Appreciate it though.
Okay. Do you happen to have any other property that you would consider an offer for? Maybe even land?
No, sir. No, I'm not. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right, I appreciate your time. So I got a no. So that's good. No's are always good. Don't ever get upset about somebody not wanting to sell you their property. Because the more no's you get, that leads you one step closer to a yes. So we're just going to take it as a not interested and move on to the next one. And you guys see how I had to adjust my data in order to get the correct person. Sometimes you got to get your hands a little bit dirty after your skip tracing and get in here and do the skip tracing yourself. That's why I really love True People Search, because I'm able to do that. And guys, when you're making calls, like, it doesn't have to be perfect. Matter of fact, the less perfect that your call is, I mean, it just shows that you're human. You know, when you're leaving voicemails or leaving texts, like, don't stress about the little stuff. Don't stress about, you know, like I called this guy Jimison or whatever I said, and his name is Jimson. So don't stress about it. It just shows that you're human, and it shows that you're imperfect. Everybody's imperfect, but as long as you're making the call, you're reaching out. And you know, I told him, hey, I'm sorry for butchering your name, so I acknowledged my mistake, and you know, I'm sure he can appreciate that. So it actually kind of builds a little bit of trust in that sense, knowing that, hey, I'm human just like you're human. I'm not some robot AI person calling you, just this super sleek, you know, person that's, you know, perfect and, you know, all my ways. And when you're in that sense, when you're trying to be perfect with all your words like that, people tend to feel a little bit distrustful with you, because they might think, oh, this person is going to coerce me, or, you know, people have all types of thoughts. So don't stress about having a perfect call. There's no such thing. Just make the call and do what you got to do. I mean, you have to make the call in order to make the money. So whether it's perfect or not. So next one.
Hello?
Hey, is this?
Who is it?
Hey, this is Zach with Pioneer. I'm calling from Fort Worth. Do you have a quick second to tell you why I called?
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So I was calling real quick about. You're still the owner of that, right?
Yes, but I'm not interested in selling, if that's what your question.
Got it. Do you
Thank
happen to
you.
have any other property that you might be interested in?
Not at this time.
Okay. All
Thank
right.
you.
No problem. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Got another no. So that's a good thing. I got another lady calling. Hold on. Just calling me
You want to
back.
answer the phone?
Hello?
Yes, it's Zach.
This is he. Is
Yes,
this...
I'm Brown.
Say that again?
I say my name is.
Yeah, I gave you a call just a little bit earlier. It was about a property that you might own on is that right?
Yes, sir.
Got
That's
it.
my wife's property, but I
That's
can talk to you about it.
Got it. Okay. Do you know if maybe your wife would consider an offer for that property?
And she'd consider an offer, but I'm not going to. I can tell you right now, we're not going to consider anything lowball. That's a 9/10 of an acre lot.
Gotcha.
With
Okay.
a house.
What do you consider
It's not a
lowball?
residential lot. I'm sorry?
I got you. And I wouldn't want anybody to lowball me either. I'm just simply here to
We've
give out
had
fair
plenty of
offers.
lowballs, and that's the reason half the time we don't return these telephone calls. But
Gotcha. So it sounds like you're wanting the right price for
We
it.
get checks in the mail for $135,000. I don't know where these people are smoking or whatever. What
Okay.
they think we're smoking.
So, gotcha. So basically, 135,000 is lowball to you.
Well, yeah, I mean anything under $200,000, or probably 2.5, is not even going to come close.
Gotcha.
When you take the offer for probably less than 2.5, and I don't know whether you take that for sure.
Okay. Well, so you're looking probably
It's
around
been
the
a while.
$200,000 range is basically what you're saying.
I'm sorry?
So you're basically looking around the $200,000 range for this property here.
No, 250 or better probably at least.
250 or
Probably
better.
wants more than that.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
it's got a 2-bedroom house. It does need some work. But I mean, a lot. You find a 3/4 or a 1 acre lot in Bedford that didn't even have a house on it, and what you'd pay for that.
Okay. In order for me to give you my highest and best offer, could you tell me a little bit more about the condition of the property? And I promise I'm gonna try to formulate different options, to make it worth your while. I'm not sure that 250 is gonna work as a cash deal, but we might be able to figure something out more creative where we can make something happen close to that price.
I'll cut the lot in half.
You cut the lot in half. Well, I mean,
I'll give you a residential lot.
yeah, nah, I probably want the whole lot, to be honest with you. But
I'm sure you do because you've got some potential.
yeah, nah, I mean it's a big lot. You're definitely right about that, and that does play a factor into it. But as far as an investor standpoint, I haven't ran my numbers on this yet. So if you could help me out with kind of understanding what the condition
Sure,
is like,
I'll answer any questions you got.
cool. Have you updated the bathrooms or kitchen within the past 5 years at all?
Not other than microwaves and ovens and that type of stuff.
Gotcha.
And the bathrooms are going to need work. I mean, the renter we had in there last let it leak, and the bathrooms they're a story and a half with a master bedroom upstairs, and the bathrooms are both probably going to need to be totally redone.
Okay. And sounds like some plumbing too, huh?
Well, I figure there's a plumbing leak, but it's probably either a shower drain or something or a faucet that leaked. And he lived upstairs most of the time, probably didn't know it or didn't go in the bathroom downstairs. I don't know, have any idea how
Okay.
renters are,
Is he still living in there right now?
No, he's gone.
Oh, okay. So it's just sitting there?
He passed away, so.
Oh, man. Gotcha. I'm sorry to hear that, man. So how long ago did this property go vacant?
Oh, about a year or so. We entertained some offers and stuff and thought she wanted to sell it but didn't get anything what she wanted, so
Got it.
she just left it. We maintained the property, we mow the lawn and check it,
Gotcha. So it sounds like this is something that you guys are looking to sell, but obviously for the right
But
price.
we're not gonna give it away.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay. So, in terms of offers, what kind of offers have you been getting? I know you mentioned something about the 130. Has there been anything that's been close?
Those people are the people who sent the check in the mail. I mean, they sent a check and a contract for $135,000.
Mm-hmm.
Wanted us to sign. I mean, we didn't solicit them. We didn't do anything. They just filled out a letter with a check and a contract.
Got it.
So I don't have any idea what their philosophy was. We did have an offer for $300 and that's security note back, but we declined to carry the note.
300. Oh, okay. 300,000 to carry the note.
I'm sorry.
Did you say 300,000 to carry the note?
Yeah, they offered us $300,000 and asked us to carry the note. She didn't want to carry the note.
Oh man. Okay.
We couldn't come in any kind of for payments.
Gotcha. So let me ask you this.
But we did have a 250 or a 260, I believe. I didn't.
So she turned down 250 cash, or are you talking owner finance?
Correct.
Cash. Okay.
You don't know how many of you people we get telephone calls from, postcards, and I'll be honest with you, I toyed with the idea of just doing I'm going to write everything to you guys back. Say we're going to put this thing up for sale bids, and here's the date when you can come look at it. Here's the date the bids are due, and open them up.
I got you.
I've probably got postcards from 20 or 30 investors want to buy the property.
I hear you. Well, if you've gotten offers at 250, let me ask you this: if you gotten offers at 250, and you had just mentioned that you wanted 250 or better, what's gonna get the deal done if we can get you a cash deal and send you an agreement out, say tomorrow?
I'd have to talk to her a little bit about it, see exactly what she wants to do.
Okay.
I mean, we're recently retired.
What did you do for work?
I was a district manager for a third-party administrator for insurance. I was a company called Contractor Next. We dealt with insurance companies and contractors. We put them together to do property claims. I was a property adjuster.
Got it.
Insurance adjuster prior to that. That's my last 50 years.
Got it. You've been doing that for a while.
I've been in the I've been around, I guess, construction, not actually doing it myself, but I've paid a lot of checks to have them fixed.
Okay. So you're a guy that's
A lot of estimates.
nice. So you're a guy that knows construction. So I guess you're pretty handy, that's awesome. Not many men nowadays are handy, which is pretty sad.
Yeah, I mean, I can do the bathrooms, but I don't figure it's going to increase the offer much.
Yeah.
From what some of y'all have done.
How much
And
if I were to hire you to do the entire work in the house from head to toe, how much would you bid me on the work?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't written an estimate. I've been retired, like I say, for a little while. In 15 years, I didn't write estimates. I just dealt with contractors that wrote estimates and put them together with insurance companies.
I hear you.
We were like a third-party administrator. We had insurance companies that gave us their property claims. We had contractors on the other side that contracted with us.
Yeah.
Claim, they'd go out and write an estimate. And, then the insurance company would settle off of that estimate. And they could hire the contractor if they wished.
Right.
Right. I mean, it was 15 years prior to that. I was a property adjuster writing property estimates. So I didn't keep up with the prices or anything like that in the last 15 years, as far as that's concerned. But, I would say it just depends on how fancy you want to be. I mean, everybody's ideal what's a rentable piece of property and what they do to make it that.
Yeah.
Is kind of
that's the goal. Yeah. Because I actually own a rental. I own a rental actually maybe about a block away over on Arwine Drive. So, we were driving past this and I was like, man, I would love to put this in the portfolio. So I figured I might as well give you guys a call and see, if we can strike a deal.
Yeah, not a problem. I mean, it's a 2-bedroom house. It's a very large downstairs bedroom. There's one down, one up. There's living room, kitchen, a little utility room with you could put a dinette table in there if you wanted to. We never did. Small utility dining area off the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the 3-car garage that was plumbed recently.
3-car garage?
Yeah. It's got a utility. It's got an outside building which is worth nothing.
Got
it. Was probably tore down and left, but city of Bedford. That was the reason we moved from there, because the city of Bedford wouldn't let me build a building.
I hear you. Yeah, they can be sticklers about a lot of things.
Well, I mean, they wanted. It's not a brick house. They wanted the front brick and the sides halfway brick for a shop building.
Yeah, I got you. So it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath?
It's right next to commercial, so if somebody wanted to go through the process, they could probably commercialize it. I mean, if I had the time, the energy, and wanted to do it, I'd come in there and put 2 more units, two duplexes in there and rent it. Or tear that one down and put 3 duplexes on it.
Now that's a good idea. That's a really good idea.
I'd make it in a U-shape. You get one driveway comes in, the house is, you tear that old house down, put a unit in there, tear that old building down, put a unit in that side, and put one probably over on the other side. You got 3 duplexes. You got 6 rental properties.
I like it. Do you think we can turn this 2-bedroom, 2-bath house into a 3-2, or maybe even a 4-2?
Oh, you can turn it in bigger than that if you want to close the garage in, and it has been plumbed.
Okay.
This was done by my wife's first husband who died several years before I ever met her. But,
Got it. Got it.
they had done some plumbing. That was going to be part of the original house
Okay.
at one time, and then when after he died, she lived there by herself, and after that, and so we just used it as it's a 3-car garage, so it's probably not counting the upstairs is bigger than the existing house.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, if somebody wanted to go in there and redo that, yeah, I mean, you could build, another nice big living room, dining or den, or put a master bedroom back there. It does have plumbed in it.
Okay.
So,
Let me ask you this: if we do come to agreement on price, how soon are you willing to move forward with the paperwork?
I'm forward pretty quick on it.
Okay.
I guess I know what you're saying in reference to time. I mean,
Yeah.
what's quick? What is quick to you?
Quick. I mean, we
guess
can
would be
close.
quick.
We can close within 7 to 10 days. My thing is, I know you have to talk with your wife. I just want to know if we can come out to the property, let's say this weekend or next weekend, and everything checks out. You and I come to agreement on price. That you guys are ready to move forward with the paperwork. Not all the time everybody's ready to move forward with the paperwork. So it's just seeing if that's something that you guys will do.
There's nothing to stop moving forward with the paperwork. And it's a free and clear piece of property.
Perfect. Okay.
So there's no mortgage company. There's no anybody to deal with at all.
Okay.
In reference to that, so it's her property. It is in her name, but I mean she said yes. You can call back.
Okay.
So
If I were,
there's a lot of things.
sorry.
I just there's a lot of things to be done with that property, and people want to come by, or seem to me want to come by and give what they give for a residential house or whatever.
Right. You just got to make the numbers work, and I understand that. And like I said, I'm willing to be creative on this, and I would love to come out there maybe next week and talk to you and Laura, both at the property, and kind of see if we can come to agreement on price.
Now, let me see. I know we're like I say, we're retired, and we have a lake place, and so we're spending a lot of time out there now. It's got warm.
Ooh,
I know she's got an
nice.
appointment at the end of the month. Come back to town. When do you go back to town and get your hair done? The 30th is? Okay. Yeah, she's going back for a hair appointment on the 30th. So
Okay.
we can meet you at that particular time. The 29th or 30th, she'll go in the 29th.
That'll work.
Appointment the 30th. I don't even know what day of the week that is. I'd have to look at the calendar.
That's a Monday or Tuesday. That'll work.
But
Where are you guys
we'll
staying
be
at right
back.
now?
I'm sorry?
You said you guys are staying in the lake house. Where are you guys at? Are you guys in Texas or?
Yeah, we have a lake cabin at Possum Kingdom Lake.
Oh, nice. Nice. So you like to go fishing?
Yeah, we go fishing quite a bit.
Yeah.
When the wind's not blowing, we kind of get choosy out
Yeah.
here about when we go fishing. It's kind of one of those, we're fair weather guys. If the weather's bad, we know we'll be here tomorrow.
Nice. You know what? I met
So
this.
we'll skip today.
I got you. I met this guy the other day when I was at the cigar lounge. I'm not sure if you heard of this app. It's called Bass Forecast. It's a entire app that's built to help you catch more fish, and they give you different stuff about the different moon phases, and if the fishes are feeding during this time. It's pretty cool. I haven't really gotten into using it because I haven't been fishing in a while, but I would like to use it actually. But I don't know if you've heard of it. You should probably check it out.
I don't know if I've heard of that exact one. I've seen a couple, 2 or 3 of them. I saw one the other day that the guy had. What this guy was interesting. He went back to, and of course, we had the drought and starting like at 11 or 12 and went through 15, and even PK was 15 foot low. This guy goes back to 2013 and pulls up satellite images of the lake then, finds all the structures that are out off the bank.
Yep, that's kind of exactly like what this does.
Trees, rocks,
Yeah.
and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I've seen that one. There's several of them out there.
Do you like any of them? Do they actually work?
I've not really researched it that much or used them. We have our local guides out here put out a report every week. So
Nice.
it don't tell you exactly where they're catching them, but
Yeah.
it tells you if they're biting or what they're biting on.
Yeah, man, they don't want to give away the spots, man. They don't want to give away the spots.
The other ones, I guess, there's probably good ones out there.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But yeah, dude, we can be here talking about fishing all day. Dude, I really miss fishing with my grandpa, man.
We probably
it's been a
go.
while.
We probably go when we're here 3 or 4 times a week.
Nice. I
At
mean,
least.
you have to, man. You ain't got nothing else to do. You retired. I mean, shoot, ain't nothing else to do.
Got to
Huh?
mow the lawn, do my wife's project.
There you go. There you
You married?
go. I am not married. Thank God.
So you don't have anybody telling you need to do something, do you?
Not at this moment. Pretty soon I might. You give me a call back in 2 years, it might be a different story.
Why don't we try to touch base, or why don't you mark your calendar? It'll be easier for you to mark it and probably keep up with it than myself.
Yeah.
And give us a call around the 27th, 28th or something, and we'll try to confirm a time.
Sure. I'll give you a call next Friday, around 5 o'clock. Does that work?
Yeah, I'll probably call a little bit earlier than that if you want.
Okay.
Because usually if we go fishing in the evening, we usually be here about 5:30 in the evening.
Gotcha.
So I may not be here.
So I'll call you around noon. How about that? 12 o'clock.
That sounds good.
Perfect. All right, I'm going to text you. Save my number. This is Zach with Pioneer, and we will be in contact next Friday at noon, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, man. It was a pleasure talking with you.
Have a good one. You bet.
All right. Bye. Boom. That's going to be a deal.
I told you.
That's going to be a
Phone
deal.
guys on the deal.
That's going to be a deal.
What address is it?
That was on. It's kind of a busy street. They're building up. It's on a busy commercial street, so the good thing about this, you got a lot of land to work with. I'm looking at comps here, and you got stuff selling for $350, $340. You got this one comp that sold for $454. So, doing the math, we could probably be around. If we're looking at a 375 ARV, we could be around 180 ish, and they're talking about 250. But I know I can get them down. Just getting face to face, belly to belly with these sellers, and just talking about nonsense like fishing and whatever they take interest in. You want to talk to them about these things because this is what builds rapport. And throughout that conversation, he was just telling me that people were just sending him offers at low prices. So that tells me that he hasn't really gotten to a point where he built trust and rapport with the company. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't, but just from the looks of it, they didn't take these offers that were just written offers through the mail, and we send these offers out all the time too. We send out checks, fake checks or whatever, to folks to get us to call back. So they're definitely interested. They've taken offers before. The property is vacant. This can be a really good deal. We just got to nail down the numbers. Judging by that conversation, they're in the $200,000 to $250,000 range. I think I can definitely get them at 200 for sure. So we just got to get belly to belly. The key to this is he was trying to get my number off of me. There's a wise saying, he who names their price first loses. So when you're in negotiations, you want to make sure that you are getting enough information to be able to clearly understand what you're getting into so that way you can make them your highest and best offer. And you heard me say that you do not want to give them a lousy number off the bat when they ask. He asked me, he basically asked me what my price was. I told him, well, I would like to know a little bit more information about it. And I made him give his price first because that will help me determine how I can just kind of, let me answer this. This is a lead. Take that. Hello?
Hey, this is Zach.
This is he. How you doing today, Jim?
Hey, this is James. I got your email, the voice clip.
Yeah. I tried giving you a call. We were driving by the neighborhood, man, and I was just curious because I noticed your property. I think you had a couple properties. You had one on, in the Bedford and Euless area. Yeah, I was just wondering, would you consider an offer for any of those properties?
No.
Okay. Do you have any other properties that you might consider an offer for, or not at this moment?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, are you buying property at this time or no?
Not right now.
Okay. Okay, Jensen. Well, that's kind of all I wanted to, call and see if you were interested in any of those. But I appreciate your time.
So what group are you buying home? Like, who are you buying with it? Like,
Yeah, we're a Fort Worth-based company called Pioneer Home Buyers. Our office is in downtown Fort Worth.
okay.
Yeah, you could do a quick Google search, Pioneer Home Buyers. We'll pop right up.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, let us know.
I was looking my 849 Russell Dome. I already have a tenant in there. But if I get 330 on that property, I may sell it.
Which one? The Rockwall or the Russell one?
No, 849 Russell Lane.
849 Russell Lane. 330?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, 320.
330.
320.
Okay.
320.
Do you have a
320.
mortgage on it? Yeah, 330,000, correct?
No, 320.
320,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the tenant inside, whoever living there, they plan to buy the property and they working on their credit or something. So I may need to sell before that. I don't know when it's going to be ready. So
Okay.
if I don't get that money, I'm not going to sell it.
I got you.
I'm going to give it.
What?
What was your question?
Say it again?
What was your question before?
Well, I was going to ask why,
No, I don't have no mortgage. I don't have no mortgage on that property.
Gotcha. Let me ask you this. I'm not sure that I can do 320 cash, but if I were to make payments to you over time to where you're not having to deal with the hassle of tenants, toilets, or taxes, would you consider taking close to that price?
Payment? No. I don't think no payment. I need that money to do something else.
Ah, gotcha. You got like a project going on or something?
No, I have a trucking business right now, so I have some money to invest on that one.
So you need the cash.
Yes, I need a cash.
Got it. Yeah, because some people need the cash, some people may not. So, I figured, might as well ask because I know we can come close to that price if we were.
No, I mean, cash means like, the cash is cash, like whatever it is. I don't want to take no payment on that one.
Okay.
I'm not going to give no payment on it.
Even if we were to give you a down payment and just pay you, say, $1,000 every month over time?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to sell it then if I do that.
I gotcha. So you're saying that the tenants were trying to buy the property, but they're kind of working on their credit, so it sounds like they might not be able to.
No, they have a credit, but they're working on the finance and everything. So.
Got it. So, by
and
what?
Also, I I used to flip a home before, so my uncle, he is a real estate agent, and he can list the home and everything. But you know, the tenant who lived there, and they just like ask me if you want to sell the home. That's why I just tell them. But if I want to sell the home, I know how to remodify and sell the home by myself.
I got you.
I have a time, but if I need it, I may do it. But I don't. I rather like sell it as it is.
Yeah, I mean that's all we do. We buy it as it is. You don't have to make any repairs. We pay all.
Yeah, I know. You guys are
Yeah.
brokers, right? Selling bulk, right? I know.
No, we're not brokers. We're investors. We're the buyer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I understand what you're talking about, because
Yeah.
you have you just buying and sell it for $5,000. That's good money, instead of like working on the home and put in the market,
Yeah. Yeah, just like you said, like you flipped homes, I flip homes, I buy rentals as well. So, we buy for a profit. And I'm not sure, I mean, I haven't ran the numbers, but I could tell you that we typically don't buy property in that area around 320.
Did you check the home on that on the listing over there?
I did not. I haven't done any research on it yet.
There is one home near my home, like they sell the home for 380 or 390, but they have a little bit more square feet in there. But it's still
Got it.
$60,000-$70,000 different.
Got it. So yours is the 3.2, 1,400 square foot.
What do you say?
Your property is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,400 square foot.
Actually, it's a 3-bedroom, but I add up one more bedroom. You have a total like 4 bedroom in there right now.
4-bedroom.
4-bedroom, 2-bath, and there's a two hole in there.
Nice.
I mean the living space.
Nice.
Two space in there.
Did you convert one of the garages to do that?
No. Garage is open. Garage is like it was like as it is. I think they add up something in the back or something. When I bought the home in foreclosure, I got like that. So.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, you got a good deal then, huh? Bought it off of foreclosure?
Yeah. I bought from one of the bank.
Got it.
My uncle, he bought for me,
Got it.
He buy the home in bulk, like 10, 15, 20 homes.
Oh, wow. Gotcha. And you're not buying any more property?
No, right now I have it's just like long time investment, So
Yeah.
I have like 2 homes, so that's enough for me. Because I have other business, like trucking business. So
Nice. What other
So I need to-
businesses are you into?
what do you say?
What other businesses are you into?
Oh, I went to restaurants
Okay.
and flipping home, and right now in trucking.
Wow, yo, man, you're doing it all. You're cooking food
trying
and
to
you're
stay
making
on
deliveries.
One of them.
Yeah, cooking food and making deliveries. I like it. And you're invested in real estate.
It just pain in the butt. It's just too much headache.
I got you. But
Unless I am a cook,
yeah,
I have to depend on the chef. They
Right.
just move around all the time, so it's just crazy.
yeah. Well, more money, more problems, right?
What do you say?
I said more money, more problems, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, man. So with this
I'm
property,
not at all. I'm not trying to retire now. Once I start planning to retire, maybe I just buy like some more property and rent it out and sit in the home, drink some beer.
there you go. That sounds like a plan, man. I'll be right there with you. Yeah, man. But as far as this property goes, to be honest with you, I'm probably going to have to be closer to 200 to make it work. I'm not sure if that... And maybe I can do a little bit more. I'm not sure.
What do you say? 200 what?
Yeah. Closer to about 200.
200,000
Yeah.
for the.
And, if that doesn't work for you, that's fine. I
Yeah,
could probably help
sure.
you get more for it. Maybe. Would you consider listing it?
No. I know how to do it. I'll do myself.
Are you sure? We're not gonna.
No,
we wouldn't
if I
charge you
need
any
to,
fees.
if I need to list it, I will do my myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we make the process really smooth, easy, and we even take care of your fees. So, I'm just here to help you with the headache.
No problem. If I need any help, I'll let you know.
Okay. Well, if you consider taking somewhere close to that, and I'm not saying that's our final price. I might could do more. I'm just kind of throwing numbers at the wall right now.
No. I don't want to. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to negotiate anything.
Okay.
Just like
yeah.
if that price, you can talk to me or do something. Otherwise, no.
Okay. Well, man, I really hope it works out with your tenant.
What do you say?
I said I really hope it works out with your tenant.
Yeah.
If anything changes, let me know. Even if I don't make any money off the property, I would love to be a resource for you in anything in real estate. I don't care if I make money or not. Just give me a call.
No problem.
All right?
Thank you.
All right. You have a blessed day.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. So he was asking retail, basically, for a property that needs work. Sounds like there's something going on with the tenant that he's trying to sell it to the tenant, but the tenant can't buy it, and he needs the money for a business venture. So a lot of times when you're talking to sellers, sellers, they're stubborn, it's their property. They can take whatever they want for it. But when people have things that they need to pay for, business ventures that they're, going into or whatever the case may be, you just got to catch them at the right time. So I think we opened that conversation and we established that there's some interest level there. He's not as motivated as I would like. Not motivated to do a deal at an investor price at this moment. But that does not mean that he wouldn't take that price maybe 2, 3, 4 months down the road, depending on the situation of what happens with the tenant. So you just got to make sure you guys are following up and making sure you're keeping up with those follow-ups, because that could be a deal in the future. The previous guy that I just talked to, that could be a deal right now. So I'm gonna go see that property next week, and I will keep you guys updated on whether or not we contract that property or not. And stay tuned for more stuff like this. Thanks for being here and watching through the end of this video. Hope you guys learned something. Stay tuned. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.